What is up, everyone, and welcome to Review It. I'm James, and Kelly is on the other side. In this video, we are doing a collaboration video because we haven't been able to get together recently. So this is probably how you'll be seeing a lot of our videos where we come together from here on out. So for the movie that brings us back, what is it? It's Oculus, the new horror movie from I don't know who, starring I don't know who. All I know is that WWE Studios helped produce it, I think. And this is definitely an interesting movie, and you're definitely going to hear two sides of the opinion from both myself and Kelly.
Hey guys, what's up? So how cool is it that we're doing this collab video type thing? I think it's going to be really cool and really useful for us since it's so hard for me and James to really come together to do videos. So really excited about this. Make sure you let us know what you think about it. Anyways, let's talk about Oculus. That was the movie to bring me and James back together for sure, because it was a sucky, scary movie, of course. So, did not like this movie at all. I thought it was just bad.
Okay, so Oculus is a bit of a dividing thing for us both. Kelly does not like it, however, I actually enjoyed it. But what the movie is essentially about is this brother and sister had a very traumatic experience when they were younger where their father tried to kill them after killing their mother. This is not spoilers, by the way. This is all like introduced in the first 20 minutes of the movie. And as they get older, they believe, well, the girl believes that the mirror that they had, an antique mirror, was responsible for making her father go crazy and kill their mother. And the brother has actually been in a mental institution until he turns 21, when he is then let out. And she comes to him and she tells him, look, we need to go find that mirror. We need to prove that what happened to us is based off that mirror, and then we need to destroy it. We need to get rid of it so it doesn't happen to anyone else. And that pretty much starts this crazy psychological horror film.
So, first of all, things I liked about the movie. Nothing. I can't think of one thing I really liked about the movie. I just did not think it was good. The acting was okay, I guess, but I just didn't like anything. Things I did not like about the movie. It was so confusing. I could not keep up with what was going on most of the time.
I too also agree that the acting in this movie is actually really interesting. It's really good. I've never heard of the people who are in it, but yet they do really good at what they're supposed to be doing. The format of the movie is a little odd at first, but I got used to it.
It tried to swap between time periods, and it did that the whole movie.
So we're seeing the two main characters, the brother and sister, when they're in their adulthood, and then when they're children again, back to that very traumatic experience, like I said earlier. I feel that kind of technique was very unique, and it was very inventive and new and fun to an extent. Along with the camera work, the cinematography is actually really good in this movie.
I could not make sense of it. It was so confusing, and I never knew what was going on. At the end, it tries to explain it to you, but still, it's like, you know what happened at the end, but it was just too confusing to keep up with throughout the movie. Second thing that I did not like about this movie, it was not scary. It just, I mean, there was some freaky parts. The things looked scary, kind of, but it was not scary, in my opinion. Now, it might have scared other people, but, you know, I was walking out of the theater and I heard people say how terrible it was, so obviously, I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah, the movie really isn't that scary, but it's a bit of a different type of scare. Whereas we have movies like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween or yada yada yada, where they try to scare you with jump scares. And yes, there are jump scares in this movie, but honestly, to me, it seemed like this movie relied more on the creepiness and the scare factor of the unknown. So we're going through this movie and we don't know whether what these two characters are seeing is real or if it's a hallucination or whatever. We don't know, and neither do they. So we are confused along with the characters.
Last thing I did not like about this movie, the ending sucked. Oh my gosh. The ending was so bad. I mean, I know scary movies are like, yeah, let's just give a crappy ending because that's just what scary movies do these days. But come on, you can at least give us a break and give us something. Oh, did not like the ending. So, needless to say, no.
On that, I can agree with you. The ending is a little out there. It's a little ridiculous. Not necessarily terrible for me, but I feel it did kind of detract from the movie overall because it's that kind of cliche horror movie ending. And it happens. It's one of those, oh, yeah, they went there. Of course. They leave it open for a sequel in some way. And it just kind of feels like not a lot of progression really happened throughout the movie. It feels almost like we're back at square one, you know?
So if you didn't guess by my opinion of the movie, I'm going to give this movie a avoid like a plague. It's just not worth the money in my opinion. It's way too hard to keep up with, especially if you're one of those people who don't want to have to pay attention really hard in a movie, because if you ain't paying attention, you just ain't gonna know what's going on.
So all in all, I'm just gonna be straight up. I had a great time with Oculus. It's not a perfect movie, but it's not bad. It's actually really fun to me. If you want a smarter horror movie than what has become the norm nowadays. So I'm going to go with a 3.75 out of 5, which is pretty much in between a rent it and a matinee on the scale. So if you want to go with either one of those, then this is perfect for you. However, if you don't like any kind of really deep horror movie that really requires a lot of thought, then you're going to hate this thing. You are going to trash it. That is for sure.
Anyways, that's all we have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this collab video. Let us know below what you thought about it. And yeah, just make sure you subscribe. I'll put a subscribe link somewhere around me so you can click on it and automatically subscribe to our channel. So if you subscribe, you get to see the updates of what's going on with movies and get more reviews from us. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, let us know what you think. Anyways, that is all we have for today. We'll see you next time.